Okay guys, so we're just gonna do a quick little fly through here. Threw together a little PvP arena type thing just for friendly battles, practice, however you want to look at it for our server. This is an unofficial PC server on Valguero. Uh, it is the cave under the castle. So pretty much right at the 4090 line. So if you come down here, this will be the top entrance here. This will be for hand-to-hand combat, uh, player versus player specifically, and small dino versus small dino. Uh, these lanes will eventually get colored. Uh, one team will line up in one side, one team lines up in the other side. Your spectating area will be up here. These ceilings here will be replaced with greenhouse ceilings so that you can see through into the two staging areas below. And then while they are fighting, this will be the actual combat area for the small dino versus small dino. And as you can see, there's plenty of windows to watch out while someone's fighting if you want to spectate, uh, gamble, whatever. That's completely up to player discretion. We will allow it. Come on down through here. So you'll notice while I do this fly through several of these little one by one, these little one by boxes, these are actually going to have um, mutated and bred uh, feather lights in them with super high uh, charge capacity and high charge emission range. The idea is to light up the area at night free of electricity, so we will be using dinos for that. And then this is the rest of the cave. You'll be able to, you're not going to be able to get in and out on small dinos. That was the whole point here. Make it high enough you can't jump over. That's a double large wall high, which is equivalent to 8 tall. So we'll come back out. The easy way to get to the bottom from the outside, because you can't take any large dinos through here. If it's not going to fit through that gate, it's probably not going to fit through these holes. So then you come down, fly down into the gorge right next to that, and it'll bring you to the main cave entrance. This will be the entrance for horde fights, which will be something I host. This will also be the beginning for large dino solo fights and large dino and full tribe fights. This will be the staging area for the large dino single fighting. This will be the actual arena for large dino single fighting. That is literally right there is just to separate the two teams, give you doors between each other so that you don't have to stare at each other the entire time. I will be throwing another gate up in this area through here to partition this off, and that'll be leaving this area down here specifically for staging for that. And then up here will be the horde attacking and the full tribe or multi-dino fights will be this large open area. for the full tribe and multi-dino battles. One team will stage down in this area. The other team will stage in the horde staging area. I also have 2 spectating towers built here. So if you come in, you'll be able to come up. There's double doors at every entryway. The idea here, where are you going, Tara? The idea here is that you have one side's cheering tower, the other side's cheering and spectating tower. So, if this is the side you're cheering on, you would come in here, come up the ladder. This first floor lets you spectate this battle out here in the solo and multi-dino, as well as, you know, you can always walk out there onto the ledge if you can't see good enough. And then we come up another level. These are actually the equivalent of 12 walls tall. It's 3 large walls. This will be another light zone. Then all the way up top, this will be your final spectating and cheering zone. Good view over here for this area, and a great view of the entire wide open span. Alright, get back around here to my Terra. And slightly unrelated, but just to throw it in there, the glider suit is fantastic. If you are on Valguero or Aberration or Extinction, anywhere that you've got access to it and you are not utilizing it, in my opinion, you are throwing away an amazing resource for yourself. So, once again, this will be the other cheering tower and cheering and spectating tower. Get a decent view of the 1v1 arena from here. Climb on up, just like the other tower. We've got another light spot here. And then come all the way up to the top for our final spectating and cheering location. Unfortunately, yes, as you may notice as I'm walking through here, I did block off an unfortunately high number of metal spawns. But believe it or not, there's quite a bit of metal on Valguero, so if blocking this spawn off bothers you too bad, well, look harder. So, once again, this is the open area fighting and the horde fighting. Now, this large area here will be, this is specifically for staging the horde dinos, which will be a once a week or once every other week event, or during times when there are no horde dinos being bred up and thrown in here. This will simply be a staging area for tribe v tribe multi-dino fights. So this is just my first iteration. I intend to make more colorations, a little bit more personalization within here, and tighten up a few more things. But since I did all of this in one sitting, actually having to gather resources and all that fun stuff too, I have been awake for considerably too long, so I am going to go to bed, and I will pick this up tomorrow and might throw in another update for you guys then. Until then, thanks for tuning in and checking out the new base and arena. And until next time.